Hey everyone, I'm back with another video, and this is a good video. I'm smiling. I My aunt called me a couple weeks ago and said that she was cleaning her house, which is my grandmother's. My grandmother used to live there, and she lives there now. And she found some letters that I had written to my grandmother when I was a little girl, and she mailed them to me, and I just checked the mail and I got them. I just got home, and this, like, I'm just like a bottle of emotions. I want to cry, I want to laugh, I don't know what to do. I'm just so excited. So I wrote my grandmother a letter, and this is from 1989. I was only 10 years old. Apparently my birthday was coming up and I wanted to remind her. And this is the letter. Dear Ma, how are you feeling? June 21st, 1989 is my birthday, and I want a pocket rocker. Sorry we couldn't make it Friday to Louisiana. Thomas had a chocolate cake at school. I'm making a lot of 95s. I think this Friday is report card day. I'm starting to clean my room more often and do my chores around the house. Well, gotta go. I love you. And then I wrote, love me too, in Candace. And then I drew a nice little bird at the end, and all the little O's or whatever, I colored them in, which is very cute. That was my handwriting. I was 10. So I enjoyed that. I guess I included this. Back then, stamps were only 29 cents. I cut it out and put it in the letter. And then my aunt included another letter that I guess that she found. And it's postmarked from 92. So I'm not sure because I was 10. So I'm not sure which one, but this one I had to be, because it says I was in 8th grade, so I was probably 13, 14 when I wrote this one. I was 10 on this one, 13, 14 on this one, and it goes like this. Dear grandmother, long time no see. How are you? Fine, I hope. Guess what? I'm finally a teenager and in the 8th grade. School is harder and harder every year. Did you hear about the riot in California? It was terrible. Also, the basketball team, Chicago Bulls, won the championship, and some people went crazy and had a riot also. I will be taking choir when school starts. I won 2 awards. Maybe next time we go to Louisiana, I can get my very special chair. I know this letter is out of order. Some of it is, it has some spots in it because it's so old. I know this letter is out of order. Something, no better, but I'm so excited to write you finally. My dog has had puppies, and we kept one named Brownie. She's a whole lot bigger now. I will send you a picture sometime. It is so hot. The mosquitoes are eating me alive. Also, thank you for the wonderful Christmas present you gave me. April is doing fine and is almost 2 years old. Her hair is just like yours. I gotta go now. Send all my love to everyone. And then I wrote love, I wrote my name, my sister, my brother. And then I drew a picture on the back. I took some colors and then I put black over it, and then took some scissors and put I love my grandmother forever and ever. And so to go over the letter, because I was trying to remember. So I was 13. I was going to 8th grade. The riot in California that I was referring to in this letter was the Rodney King, when everything happened with the police with Rodney King, and then there was a riot. I at the same time, the Chicago Bulls won the championship that year, and people out there were also going crazy about that. So eighth grade. So I assume going into ninth grade, maybe I was talking about going to choir. I was gonna start choir. Um, Oh, so about the chair. My grandmother, she lived in Louisiana, and we would go from Texas to Louisiana to visit. Well, my grandmother, she would go to church on Sundays, and that a couple Sundays they had a drawing for a wicker chair. It was a nice chair. It was skinny at the bottom, and it had the round top, old school. And they had a drawing, and she put my name in the drawing to win the chair. And they pulled my name, and I won. And she saved it for me at her house until the next time we went to Louisiana. And then I was supposed to bring it, my parents were supposed to bring it back. And eventually they did, and it was in my room. And I was just so proud of that chair because I knew that my grandmother had won it for me. So that's what I was talking about. So growing up, we had a dog, a chow mix, named Coco. Coco ended up having puppies, and we kept one of the puppies, which I named Brownie. So that's what I was talking about. I was talking about how hot it was. I was getting eaten up by mosquitoes. Then I went talking about a Christmas present and my little sister. About her hair. Her hair was just like coal black, and it was wavy, and it was really long. And I remember my grandmother's hair was like that. And yeah, I mean, my handwriting, like I still write like that to this day. And just looking at it, it just brought back so many emotions and memories. And just knowing that my grandmother read this letter that I had wrote, it's just, it's like a really big deal. So, I'm thinking about, my husband has suggested that I make a copy. And so I was thinking about putting it in a frame. I mean, this letter, these are 30 years plus old, and I mean, this letter is still in great condition. Like 89, I was only 10. This letter is 30 years old. It's in great condition. Both of them are. I was in 8th grade, so this was like 92, this letter here. And so the pocket rocker. So the first letter, I was 10 back in 89, and I had mentioned I wanted a pocket rocker. So this, I had to look up what a pocket rocker was because I couldn't remember. But here's a picture. It was like a Walkman. The only difference with the pocket rocker, instead of putting a cassette tape in, you had these little tapes. There wasn't cassette tapes, but they were like really, they were like they were small, and you pop it in and it plays that person's, hits or whatever. But similar to a Walkman. I don't know if I ever got one. I know I had got a cassette tape player, but I don't think it was one of those. Yeah, so I'm just so excited, and I wanted to share this moment with you guys, because this is good. Like I feel good. I feel good, and I feel sad, but I feel good because I know my grandmother got these letters and she read them, and I know they made her very happy. And then 30 years later, I get them right back. I'm an adult, and I'm able to hold them in my hands. So this is definitely something that I am going to hold on to for the rest of my life. and I can pass these on to my children as a memory of me. You know, my kids read these and they were like, "Oh, you were only 10." So, yeah, these are very special. Okay, guys, so until next time, I'll see you in my next episode of Candy in the House. Be great.